What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a hot minute since the last time I uploaded a video. It's been actually a little over a year, but so much has happened within this year or so. I do plan on uploading like a full video on basically what has happened within this last year, but that's going to be another time. Hopefully the quality on this video is okay. I'm currently recording on my iPad because my camera is currently out of commission right now, so hopefully it's okay. But today's video was actually requested on my Instagram, and it was a what's on my phone currently. If you guys didn't know, I do have the Galaxy Z Fold 7. This is actually my first folding device because I am a Samsung Pro, which basically what that means is I am able to get free Samsung phones through my work, which is super cool. And yeah, I wanted to try the folding phone. I will say, if you guys are looking for a review on this phone, let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in maybe purchasing this phone. But yeah, we'll just save that for another video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to show you guys my lock screen because I don't think I'm able to screen record the lock screen, but this video is actually going to be a Halloween themed video and I want to get this up as soon as possible. So yeah, this is currently my lock screen. It is super cute, and I will put a link to the theme if you guys have a Samsung phone down in the description bar. I think this theme was like $2, so super worth it. I do plan on uploading kind of like an everyday kind of like cutesy theme if you guys want to see that as well. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start my screen record here. Just like all my other videos, it is going to appear over here on the side, so that way you guys are able to see what I currently have on my phone. And I feel like a lot of it is honestly still all the same from like my other videos, but a lot of people have been liking them. So yeah, let me go ahead and just give you an updated one. I did purchase this case from Amazon. The case was like $9. And then I also have these really cool camera lens covers. They're kind of like rainbowy. My original phone color that I do have is the blue. I wish I got a different color, and I wish they allowed us to choose whatever color we wanted, but it's okay. So we're just gonna put a case on it anyway, so you can see a little bit of the blue, so it looks super cool. But yeah, basically my phone opens up to like a tablet, so I think I might do like 2 different screens, so that way you guys can see what my phone looks like when it's on like the normal screen, and then what it looks like when the phone is like opened up, just so that way you guys can see that layout as well. So let me go ahead and start. So as you can see, I pretty much keep the same layout unless I'm going for like an aesthetic or something like that on my phone. But I just wanted to do something pretty basic. So on my main screen, of course, I always have the weather. I currently live in like the southern tier part of like New York near the Finger Lakes, so weather is crazy here and I have to know what the weather is. I do have like a little photo widget. It does occasionally change photos, so I just have it on like spooky photos on like rotation. And then I also have the calendar, and I usually have like, if there's something specific coming up, it will show me immediately like that day as like a little reminder. So first row, I have all of my work apps in this folder. We use a lot of Microsoft apps, so having a Samsung phone definitely comes in handy for that, because Samsung phones, if you guys didn't know, have Microsoft integration or Microsoft Dex, so it does help. But I do have Power BI, I also have Teams, Duo, and then I also have the Microsoft like Authenticator, because we use that to get into all of our work apps. So if I didn't have that, I'd literally be shit out of luck for work. I also have Outlook, Dayforce, because all of our schedules are through Dayforce, and I also have SharePoint. So that way, like if like promotions and stuff like that pop up, we're able to access them on our device, which is super cool. Next row is going to be like my like photo row, and pretty much what I use the most. So I do have gallery and then also Insta size, especially like if I'm posting a selfie on Instagram. Like I just hate how like the crop is, so I always use Insta size. I've sworn by it for years. But in the regular row, of course, I have my camera. Lightroom, I use Lightroom all the time. And then I also have Visco, which I feel like it's not really a thing really much anymore, but I just occasionally, you know, use it every once in a while. But 90% of my photos that I edit with like filters and like aesthetic vibes and stuff like that, I always use Lightroom. Next row is going to be my social media. I have Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, Pinterest. I have Threads. I also have X or Twitter. I pretty much stay off of those just because of how political everything is, and I can't seem to get rid of it, and it's kind of annoying, so I really don't go on it. And then I also have Lemon8. I literally love Lemon8, and I feel like I probably posted about this in my last video, but basically if Instagram and Pinterest were to have a baby, this is what Lemon8 would literally be. So it's amazing. You can literally see like feeds and stuff like that, and stuff that like posts that people do posts, and yeah, that's just a vibe, and I love it. All right, next page is going to be, of course, my financing and bills. So I have Cash App, Zego or Zigo. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but that's how the app I use to pay my rent. Capital One, Progressive, Verizon. I also have the Dasher app. I do occasionally do DoorDash on the side if I need just a little bit of extra cash. Of course, Google Wallet. Citibank, Dayforce Bank, just in case if I need to pull out money early from like my next paycheck. It's nice to have, and I'm so thankful that my job is able to offer that. And then I also have Venmo, literally love Venmo. As far as shopping, of course, I have Target, Amazon, Dollar General, Ulta, Walmart, and Aldi. And y'all, Aldi has literally saved my pantry and my kitchen so much. So it is a very, very affordable grocery store. So I'm so thankful for that. I also use Klarna and Zip. Those are kind of just like pay in for apps. I use those a lot, especially for grocery shopping, because it helps me like budget out like as far as food and stuff like that a lot better. Next is going to be like my Google owned apps. Some of these I really don't use, minus Maps and the Google Photos. I do still have the Google Assistant on here, but I actually use Gemini a lot more. If you guys are familiar with Gemini, it's this app right here, the little diamond shaped cutout, and it's basically like ChatGPT, but it's through Google. So I've had a lot more better results using Gemini over ChatGPT. There we go. Of course, I have my Gmail and my YouTube. If you haven't done so already, make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel, because that would help me out so much. because otherwise why else would you be here? Next row is going to be basically all of like my foodies. I have DoorDash, Dunkin', and Starbucks, my go-tos. I also have like a local coffee stand. I love them so much. It's called The Last Stand, and they basically have like different types of drinks. Of course, they have coffees, milkshakes, they have ice cream, they have breakfast sandwiches, bagels, and they also have like these really, really cool drinks that are called lotuses, which are basically a form of like natural energy. I'm not really too sure if they have caffeine in them. And they also do like infused Red Bulls, which is pretty cool. But I have McDonald's, Subway, Burger King, Chili's, love me a triple dipper, Domino's, Papa John's, Wendy's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pizza Hut, and Sheetz. Sheetz is a really, really good gas station. They make made to order food, and it's probably like one of the best gas station foods I've ever had besides Buc-ee's. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my phone here just so that way you guys can see. I'm just gonna do a separate recording for this one. Okay, so pretty much this is what my screen looks out when my phone is like unfolded, which is really, really cool. It basically just puts like my two screens all on like one screen. And this does help, especially when I am, you know, multitasking, because I'm pretty sure you can have like 3 or 4 apps on the screen running at the same time, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I basically just have like all of like my apps. I will say, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about my entertainment, you guys, on this. So I do have the Google, or not the Google, but the Samsung store. I also have the Play Store from Google, and the 2 games that I have on here currently is Pokemon TCG, which is basically like the card game, and of course I have Pokemon Go, which I love. I do have Samsung TV and Disney Plus, and then my go-to streaming apps when I'm not using my iPad would be Netflix, Discovery, because I love a good murder doc. Yes, unfortunately, I am one of those girls. And of course, HBO Max, which I love. Let me go ahead and show you guys my little themes here while I have it open. There we go. So we will... So basically how I get there just a little bit quicker, besides going to like the Samsung store, is you just pinch your screen, and this is how you're able to get this little menu over here. So, and you can do that on any Samsung phone. It's not just my phone. So they do have like these themes, especially particularly towards Halloween, which is super cool. I actually love this one because if anybody knows me, I love anything ghost face. It's kind of bad. My theme in particular, if we go to like profile, yep, my stuff. So this is my theme right now. It's called Autumn Cat. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this person, I want to say it was like $2.49, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is literally my theme, and it comes with like a ringtone, and it's super cute. But yeah, I just wanted like something simple and easy for Halloween, and it's spooky season. Even though I will say I feel like Halloween this year, like it just doesn't feel like Halloween. But I don't know if it's because of like everything else that's going on in the world right now. But yeah. And I love like my little buttons on the screen. I don't know if I'm sure you guys can see. So my home button is this little pumpkin right here. And then of course my back button, and then my apps button, like the one that's like running in the background, is these cute little paws, which is so cute, so cute. So yeah. So that is literally everything that is on my Z Fold 7. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description box below for this case. And if you guys want my personal review on this phone, give it a big thumbs up, and I will be sure to do that just in case if you guys are interested in purchasing this phone or upgrading or whatever you see fit as far as this phone. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.